I don't know. I did have a look. Who did she attach here? Polly Beckett. Are you live?
Should be.
On my phone.
Hello. Let me know if you're here, guys.
It's just one person there.
You. Just waiting for a few people to join. Hey, Claire. Hope you're feeling okay. Just going to put it out there because we did obviously start we didn't do a scheduled date or time, so I'm just going to literally post it in a few places.
I can put that on groups.
Cool. Because I'm too scared to do anything on this blooming laptop at the moment. Right. Six people watching. Come and say hello. Let me know you're here. Oh, Claire, bless you. I would have had to have more than a butty.
How's your little legs doing?
Tired.
Tired.
It must have been a beautiful day for it, though. Wrong one. This is it open still? Gonna get black screen for a minute because I'm just trying to find. Aha, that's why I couldn't find it. It was minimized. So, what do you guys think of this latest police report that's come out about no action being taken? Come say hello, guys, so I know you're here. See anything we discussed today for legal reasons and stuff like that. It's entertainment purposes only. Please don't mention names, just initials in chat, please. I'm hoping to get someone else on here tonight, but hopefully it'll work. You know what it's like. It is, Claire. Absolutely. It makes you wonder what is to come. Hopefully, ooh, minimalist. Yeah, hopefully, the inquest will bring us something better. Right, 6 people. Oh, that's a point. Let me share on Twitter quickly. Oh, God. Yeah, so yeah, I was wondering about all of this stuff because it's been so quiet. Like nothing's literally been said about it since she's been found. Everyone's been so quiet for this to come out.
I wonder if they actually find that out, like, earlier and was just trying to work it out where to release that information.
Yeah, could be because obviously they have control, don't they? So, the force which is investigating Nicola Bulley's disappearance will not face action for sharing her personal information, a watchdog has said. I just can't get over that. I really can't. You know, how can you release someone's personal information like that? You know, I'd like to know what evidence they've got as well, or if they've just gone with someone's mentioning it, hearsay, if you know what I mean. Hi Laura, hope you're okay. Sorry it's a late one tonight. Just been trying to get everything ready. I know, Laura. I couldn't believe it. You know, and especially with all the stigma around mental health and stuff like that, and people not wanting to talk about it. This just literally, it just wiped everything off the face of the earth. You know, it's just frustrating. Yeah. So the 45-year-old mother's of two body was found 23 days after she disappeared from St Michael's and Wyre in January. Hi Jen. Start you on your daughter's account again. Same Laura. We've literally had 2 days off. We had to have a break because it was just, I think after Friday night when we done was it Friday night or Saturday we done the stream?
I can't remember.
Saturday we done the stream. Yeah, after Saturday night we just had to have take a couple of days off
Oh,
because it does.
everything just came back yesterday evening, to be honest. And, just have to get back to it.
Where did you hear that, Laura? Hi, Georgina. Welcome. Thank you. I hope it goes okay here. You know, we're just, you will find out. This is a new kettle of fish for us. So I'm still finding my way around how to stream and stuff like that. So, but we're here just to literally get justice because, like, this exactly what come out today. I just can't. I'd love to know who actually has done that investigation. So let's boot her out now. Yeah, Laura, if you could let us know where you've heard that from. Yeah, it does get like that, Laura. Yeah, we'll have to try and find that out, but yeah, because he's quite how old is he?
I
He's
don't
not,
know. He looks like maybe five,
yeah, 5.
maybe 6.
Be interesting to hopefully they've looked into that, but right. I've lost my page now. There it is. So, the Information Commissioner Officer said it would not take action over disclosures Lancashire Police made during the fast-paced investigation. Do you think it was fast-paced? I don't think they had anything, really. I've got some interesting photos to show you soon, anyway. The Force thanked the ICO for its careful consideration of this matter. I can find myself getting quite angry reading this, guys. I haven't read it all properly yet. Miss Bully disappeared while walking her dog by the River Wire after dropping her daughters off at school on the 27th of January. Her dog was found shortly after, along with her phone, which was still connected to a work conference call, and placed on the bench by a steep riverbank. Why have they got to put steep in it now?
But I was checking different one.
Ah, you can see this has got them written all over it. The police mounted a large-scale operation which included searches from the surrounding area and public appeals, but it did not until 19th of February. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. But it was not until 19th of February that her body was found in the river about a mile from where she was last seen. MPs and campaign groups voiced their disapproval after officers put elements of her private life into public domain, including her struggles with alcohol and perimenopause. This is what I mean. Like, you had the MPs, you even had the Prime Minister go put a I'm just flabbergasted. He even said himself that he he just was worried about the fact that they released this information, and he's not happy with it. So why the hell have they got away with doing that? This breathe. Announcing its conclusions, the ICO's Deputy Commissioner of Regulatory Policy, Emily Keeney, said it had sought to reassure the public that there are no rules in place to protect how personal information is used and shared. Human rights?
Maybe.
Is there no rules in place to protect how our personal information is used? I thought there was. What do you guys think? I haven't watched her one yet. I have to watch Candice Star later. We was watching an interesting one tonight. I will put the link out actually because I can't remember the name of it right this second.
Um, yeah.
Exactly, and just because she's no longer here, Laura, why does her human rights get squashed? It doesn't. She still was a human being. It just winds me up. Aurora Beth Tarrant. That's who we was watching
Yes.
earlier. Have you?
I posted.
Oh, it's been posted in the chat. But yeah, she was quite interesting to watch actually. But yeah, good watch for someone. We were watching Adorable. I've lost where I was now. We wanted to be clear that while police can disclose information to protect the public and investigate crime, they would need to be able to demonstrate such disclosure as necessary and proportionate, she said. How was that protecting the public, releasing their personal information? And investigate it, was it to protect the public and investigate crime? Notice that? Why would they be investigating a crime when they think that she's just fell in the river, as they say? This is what I mean. It's all just it just goes back on itself, doesn't it? She said the ICO had spoken with Lancashire Police to better understand the steps that they took before releasing information, and had heard about the challenging nature of considering whether or how to share personal information during a fast-paced, important cases. Based on our conversations, we don't consider this case requires enforcement actions, she said. She added that the ICO would provide further details around this decision following the inquest of Nicola Bulley's death, which is due to be held in June. What, everything is waiting for this inquest, isn't it? Literally everything. It's like, do they really? They just know once they think that once this inquest is done that they won't have to answer questions, and everyone's going to shut up. The independent officer of police conduct said it is also concluded its investigation to an officer's contact with Miss Bulley prior her disappearance, which had identified two areas of learning related to recording information and body worn activating body worn video. So are they basically saying there that this police officer didn't have his body cam going? Which there says it all, doesn't it? If his body cam was going, you would have known exactly what was going on. I just don't know. Two areas of learning relating to recording information and activating body worn video. I see that says to me straight away there that um, information wasn't recorded and they didn't have their body cams on. Yeah, exactly. Just me 23 says it all, doesn't it? See that there would have seen the evidence there would have been like showed that she wasn't drunk like it's been stated, um, and it would have recorded stuff that she was probably saying in that vehicle at the time. That's my opinion, anyway. So it said it had focused on the actions and decisions of the police officer who attended Miss Bully's address as part of a multi-agency team due to a concern for her well-being. It added that after a careful review and analysis of all the evidence, what evidence he did have anything, you've just said up there yourself that they had two areas of learning relating to recording information and body cam. It had recommended that the force updated its guidance for multi-agency vehicles to ensure that all police officers working in this role understand what is expected of them. Hmm. So this must be the last sighting. They say it was by Rowan Water by the looks of that map. We'll get into that in a minute anyway. Lancashire Police Assistant Chief Constable Sam Mackenzie said the force wanted to thank the ICO for its careful consideration of this matter and welcome their decision. Exactly, Laura. Why? It's like every camera that could have caught pictures, videos of her walking that night, they all seem to be switched off. You can't make this up, can you? You literally can't. But that statement there, that they welcome that decision, I wonder why. He said it is important to stress that the complete separate IOPC investigation related solely on contact with Miss Bulley on the 10th of January and had found no misconduct or wrongdoing. Can't comment on that, can we? Because we don't know what was done. Just me. Exactly. This is what I've said from like since this literally blew up. If they could put all of this to bed so quickly, all they have to do is show us their evidence. But they don't have to, do they? Because they're police officers. But it would have stopped all of this at the end of the day. Ah, Sheila. Good. I think a lot of people should do that. Maybe another my brain is really not working tonight. Yeah. I think that's actually quite a good idea, but you know, yeah, I could see Uproar coming in June as well, Laura. But it's just literally everything that you're reading about this case. It doesn't make sense. It's just pointing to all to the same outcome, isn't it? It's all being covered up, in my opinion. I had to put that in there. So, whilst we do have some procedural learning, it is important to note that our attendance was in support of an ambulance deployment and that the officer dealt with Nicola with compassion and empathy, putting her care at the forefront of his decision making on the day. Again, how do they know that's true? There's no evidence. His word against his, because once again she's not there to stick up for herself, is she? The country's police and crime commissioner, Andrew Snowden, said an independent review by the College of Policing into the false handling of the case was underway, with findings and recommendations due to be published in the autumn. Why is it taking so long? Does it take that long? He said it would have three areas of focus: the operational response of the high risk missing person investigation, press engagement, and decision making surrounding disclosure of sensitive personal information. What about their decision to just look at one hypothesis? That they haven't put anything like that. So yeah, so what do you guys think of that? Because I just think that's absolutely outrageous, to be honest. The fact that they they just assumed from day one that she fell in the river. You know, they tell us all and tell the media and tell like um the armchair detectives as they called everyone, that no, they don't want anyone to speculate when they have done that from day one themselves. They never shut off the area as a crime scene because they didn't think it was a crime. When at the end of the day, if she had slipped and fallen into that river, there would be signs. There literally would be signs. No one could fall and not leave a mark. I'm sorry. Yeah, just me. Mhm. You know, get someone else, another police force in another area, because there's a lot of police officers out there and a lot of people actually, even professionals that don't even work in the area no more. They all are saying they done this wrong. They shouldn't have released the information. They don't believe Nicola fell in the river. So how are they doing this? Literally. Oh, it just makes me mad. It literally does. You know, and there's a lot. Uh, we've we've like I watched that press conference with RS, and she's admitted herself that from the Iron Bridge down back to the school, there is no CCTV camera, and there's other ways to get back to Inskip. There's like all these different walks. So how the hell can they say that she did not definitely leave that area? When they was asking for CCTV, oh no, not CCTV, dash cam footage from 9:15. She was still in the freaking field at 9:20. I think you couldn't make this up, could you? Literally couldn't.
But from this today's research, you can tell that she could get back easily to her car without being seen
Yeah,
and not following that main road
yeah,
at all.
exactly. We have got some images to show you. So we had our, not that one, we had our little helper have a look around, go around St Michael's today, and we literally couldn't believe how overgrown it has gone now. Literally, it's crazy. So this is through the fit. So here on the map, I don't know if you can see my little scroller. I don't think you can.
Okay.
So bottom right hand corner is basically where the beach area is, and at the top left, that's Rowan water. Okay, I think you could actually see. So this, if you carried on walking all the way down here, you would get to. Do you remember that old wooden bridge in CM's? That's a very nice picture, Claire. I know. There's an old wooden bridge that CM got to, and he had to get let in through um, a fence by a guy. The guy actually let them go through their area. So if you carried on walking all the way down here, bearing in mind there is a fence there, but you know that's easily you can climb it, whatever. Um, so if you carried on walking down here, you could get to the wooden bridge, and if you go over the wooden bridge, there's a road there. So she could have easily got taken out that way, not been seen. So, and then here, oh, it's not resized. Give me 2 seconds, guys. It's doing so well. I was worrying about the time because it was so late. This is the fence at the back of Rowan.
Very nice clear picture again.
Another very nice clear picture, exactly. So, yeah, this is the fence, or gate, sorry. So if you look through that fence, what I just showed you, so you've got the beach to the right, and if you actually from that fence look to the left, this is the gated area into Rowan,
Back of Rowan.
the back of
Yeah.
Rowan. So, again, another possible area that she could have been taken, in my opinion. Not saying it did happen, but there is so many ways in and out of that field that we don't know about. Sally Riley press conference day 7. I know. I've just seen one day 3. What did she say on that? Just me. Exactly, Chris. He has laid that seed so well. He's played them, and the fact that they're meant to be police officers and they have fallen for it big time. Good question, Claire. Zen. But yeah, this is an amazing picture. You know, all you need is someone to have a key. And this is where the guy, the last guy to see, apparently CMB, that's where he lives, I think.
I wonder if any resident of that Rowan got a key,
Well,
or
he was a resident. He don't run it, does he?
I don't think so.
That guy that is from Rowan, he's a resident there, isn't he, guys? I don't know if any of you know.
But people probably see him on one of Curtis' videos.
Yeah,
Curtis was talking to him just standing
and
right next to the bench.
he was saying Willow was actually running to the sty, not the kissing gate. How many fishermen got it copied? Yeah, that is the thing. And right, thanks, Laura. I just, someone like the likes of us can work this out. Why are the police not? This is what I don't get.
But we believe he was the person who had Willow barking.
Yeah, and he's also also the guy reported to have heard Willow barking, and also I think I've read somewhere that he normally sees MB on her walk every day, but that day he didn't see her. So see how this is like there's 3 different informations on one guy. He was the last person to see her alive. He heard Willow barking, and he didn't see Nicola that day. So what one's the actual right one?
And when you're not the field, to be honest, the only place you can be seen from is Rowan.
Yeah. When you're on the upper field, the only place you could be seen is Rowan. So I don't know if you see the video that we put up the other day um, regarding how can you be 100% sure that it was MB walking Willow that day. So our little genius with the camera took some experimental shots for us today. This is going to be the next image up. So this picture that I put up, I know obviously it's on YouTube. Hopefully some of you are on bigger screens. Can you see there's 3 people in this picture? Can you spot them? This is going to be quite interesting. I've ruined it.
What did you do?
I turned it around. It that way. I was trying just to lean it back a bit so it didn't keep falling.
I can hold that.
It is then, isn't it? So on day 7, Sally Riley a reporter asked her, "Are there any factors that could contribute to Nicola going missing? Was she unwell in any way or taking any medication?" She says, "Not at all." So why was that not? She could have even just said, "Yeah, yep, she's a high risk missing person," couldn't she? And the fact that you can only see one person. Okay, then.
I can't even see one. I can't even see a dot. Nothing.
Zen's probably got a bit of an advantage because she's watching on her TV, I think. So, um, you've got Sally Riley saying that. You've got the parents saying that she was on good spirits. There's nothing. There was no worries and things like that. And then you've got the famous PA interview where again he said nothing was wrong with her. And I think there's been some reports of her friends. Hmm. I have to find that out.
I could put our stream on TV, but I'm not sure if that's
Hmm.
do any good.
Has everyone else managed to have a look? Can you see how many people can you see? I'll zoom in a minute and show you. But yeah, so
This is the
this
lower
is by
field.
this no upper field.
Upper field?
So the camera view is taken not even at Roundwater. It's a bit closer than Round. So actually, I think she was on that little hill. Is that right? I can't remember where you were. I was talking to her on the phone when she's taking the picture. Um, so yeah, she's not in lower field. She's in the upper field taking the pictures of them going at the back of the upper field. And so, how can you clearly 100% say that that was MB walking Willow that day? You just couldn't, could you? Yeah, I will do. Just me. I will find that after this. I'll make a copy of it as well. Anyone else? Can they see? Can you see anyone before I zoom in?
I can see clouds.
Oh, it was a lovely day up there. We've had rain and thunderstorms today, and it was just amazing. I just can't get over how much it's changed since we've been there. It's about halfway. Thanks, Claire. Exactly. So, right, let me zoom in for you now. make it bigger. So we've got one. You can't little see my cursor, can you? Forgot about that. I'll go in a bit closer because you can't see my cursor. And you can't see anyone, not even a dog. I know, it's insane. Right, can you see them now? So we've got one at the back of the field.
I'm just here, look, they're probably catching up as
Yeah,
well.
my speech would be the same. And then we've got two by this tree on the right. And look how far I had to zoom in. Yeah, there's one right at the back by a tree as well. You know, this is a really clear picture as well. And even this, I've zoomed in, and there's still tiny little dots. It's just, so you can't say that 100% that this person who apparently saw MB walking the dog can say it's 100% her. If someone is in similar clothes, you would just, I don't know, because obviously when I used to walk my dog, um, before he passed away, bless him, like you would see the same people walking there all the time, but you'd always see the dog before you see the person. So, like, if I was to say that I saw, um, we'll just say Harry, the dog, I would have known that it was his owner. They're walking, and then I'd be like, all right. But if it was someone in the distance, I saw Harry the dog, I still would assume that it was the same person walking the dog because that's who you always see. Hallie cannot see if whether they are male, female, or martens. I know. But yeah, yeah, Claire, they was all on the same field, weren't you? And then this one will shock you even more. So this is from the brick building down to the bench area, and Claire's daughter is literally on the bench as she took the picture, but you can't see her, can you?
Please don't charge you on the white.
Chris, you're right today, Chris. Would you be able to do a police ID parade? I don't know. Oakstone, that's a very good point you make. Cannot believe the police haven't taken this into account, unless they believe the person saw Nicola up very close. See, this is. I don't think that they. You know, there's been so many reports of um, witnesses that have seen Nicola. So there's been one witness on the towpath that apparently saw Nicola. I can't remember the time. I need to look at the time again. I don't know why, but I want to say 9:15, which wouldn't have even she wouldn't have even been there. So, but then that witness didn't see her, completely disappeared. I don't know if you've seen crime scene courtroom. Even like he covered this yesterday or the day before, and then you had a witness on the lower field that again knew Nicola. There's knowing someone and there's knowing of someone. So, like you guys, I could say that I know of you because we talk on here and stuff like that, but I can't personally turn around and say that I know you because I don't. So, yeah, whether it's, so what one is it? Do they know of Nicola or do they know Nicola? But then that witness has disappeared. So, and then I think the only one now, um, which shows on that report, let me just go back to that, hide this. So we go back to this report, because down the bottom here, the last sighting. So the last sighting was at Rowan Water. But there's also reports out there that the guy that said he saw MB by Rowan Water didn't actually see her. And then he's heard Willow barking. So he's heard Willow barking, but didn't see her. And then I think that that's the 70-year-old, in my opinion, from like the early reports. So the 70-year-old guy that said he seen Nicola, his wife went to the police and said, "Oh no, he's got mixed up. He's got mixed up." I think that's the same person from Rowan. So if that's true, there is no sightings of Nicola around that field. Yeah, unless they see her up close. You know, if unless they see her up close, you couldn't even say whether it was PA wearing Nicola's clothes. Apart from the difference in height, do you know what I mean? You just couldn't. You could say that was anyone. It's just crazy. Yeah, and this is what is like the most craziest part of it all is that everyone's been gagged. Literally everyone. It's just like no one wants to speak. And that's what makes it worrying even more.
It's like what people are afraid of.
Yeah, there's something that they're afraid of that they don't want to speak. But yeah, we are still obviously gathering information together um, of earlier reports. But I've got to try and find these reports of the sightings because, yeah, how can. So this is like obviously something that's been released today, yeah? There's only one sighting on there.
Well, I think if someone saw her from Rowan Water and that person wasn't on the field, there would have to be where is that, the bench we've seen inside Rowan Water.
Inside Rosewater,
And
yeah.
then you can see through the bushes, well, the fields, well, lower field mostly.
Yep.
And that is the only way you could see someone like, when that person is close to you.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like obviously it's up and down, isn't it? You've got the lower field, but you've got the bushes in the way
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And
And
then
then
upper
upper
field,
field is higher. There's all bends and turns and stuff like that.
and you have that fence as well,
Yep.
wooden one. So if she was, well, being seen from Rowan Water, she would be in a distance.
Yeah. Should be on the lower field because you couldn't
No,
see
she would
them.
be on the upper
Oh,
field,
upper
but
field.
taking like
Yeah.
basically walking around
Yeah.
towards that red brick building, and then she would be seen from Rowan Water.
Yeah.
But then again, if she was seen like from a distance, they can't be 100% sure it was her.
They should. They should send it because it would be interesting, and it should be done face to face. It should be done with the back with clothings on, and see if they can pick out the right person, like so to speak. Like they have people with a similar build, similar size, but they've got EW in there. See if they can pick EW out. It's just it's all hearsay without us, the public who pay the police their wages, would like to see the statements, names, and those who actually saw Nicola. Otherwise, it may be Loch Ness Monster on holiday. Yeah, Ali. Witnesses still have to swear on oath at the inquest. Yeah, we'll get into the inquest in a minute. Are you able to join, Jen? So, yeah, anyway, let's get back to this picture. Not that one. This one. So, this is obviously by the row of hedges, looking down onto the lower field. You've got the caravan park in the distance, the brick building, again, which anyone could have hid behind. And then you've got the bench area at the bottom with that tree. So Claire said her daughter was by the bench, but I can't see. I can't see anything. All right,
Can I just disturb you for a sec?
no.
Thanks. There was witness as well. Was that the same person who had Willow barking and see three other people in the field?
Yeah, this is the same guy from Rowanwater, from what we can work out. No, I don't, Laura. So let's zoom in on this one and see if we can spot. Oh, I don't want to move. I want to zoom. Okay, it's not getting any bigger. Let's try again, shall we? I need to turn my. Hold on, Jen. I need to turn my audio on so I can hear you. Just so when you join.
Chris.
What's he put now?
They saw a black car walking a dog. Well, yeah, could be.
Yeah, you know, it could be the Green Reaper. Well, I don't should say that. Ignore that bit. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm zooming in. I still can't see anyone. I don't know about you guys.
No.
I still can't see anyone. You sure she's there, Claire? I don't think I can go. Oh, I could go a bit bigger. No, can't see. Squaddly dip. Well, it might help if I actually turn my volume up as well, wouldn't it? No, I can't. Hi, Beth Fairy. How are you today? When you take witness statements, you have to obtain two independent people who know the witness and watch them sign and date their statement. Mm. And that's on a sunny day, yeah, not cloud coldy day. Obviously, we understand that it's more overgrown. Um,
I think I can see a little bit of grey, which would be kissing gate, but
Yeah.
I know that gate is there,
And look how
so it
much
isn't
I've
that.
had to zoom in on that. It's crazy. Zen. Oh, just in the shadow, I can see it now. You're on TV. That's not fair. You're cheating. See if I can go any bigger. Oh, I think I might be getting there.
We'll see pixels in a sec.
Oh, I might have to get my binoculars out in a sec. It is just me, really. Oh yeah, I can see her. She's standing by the tree, Claire. Literally, the area where her final resting place was. It's literally like 3 foot long now. It's so long there. Yeah, Ali. Zen, are you able to join yet? So, and then we've got one more. Oh no, we've gone through that one. So we've gone through all the pictures. So yeah, it's just, it's frightening. Don't do this to me. But yeah, it's just insane how much more the grass has grown. And you can actually, it's like interesting because you can see people's tracks. Yeah, I need to go I need to get a magnifying glass out. It's crazy. Hold on. It's that one, wasn't it? Oh, it's going on the wrong. No, that's Rome Water. Hold on, I've lost it. Here it is. We can just see the floor at the moment. There. It's just.
Jen's asking how to join.
I did send you the link in via email, Jen. Did you get that? I don't need that bit. I need that bit.
Yeah.
It's just. I can't believe how much I've had to zoom in there and I can't see. But yeah, where it's all overgrown because it's no mow May, um, you could see people's tracks down the riverbank on the top, walking down to the river.
Just checking.
That Rome water one is interesting though, isn't it? Yes, it is. Very interesting. And I have got some videos. Obviously, I'll do that for the live stream next time. That shows you how shallow the wire can get to the point that you could probably walk across it. I haven't seen that one, Claire. Let me have a look. I don't think you'll see this come up. Hi, Bad Fairy. Ah, this one. 2 seconds. I think I found it. Right, hold on.
On that mini beach, yeah, I would say there is pretty shallow. We was walking there in the water. And you missed Towpath as well, she's saying.
Hmm?
And you missed Towpath as well, she's saying.
I've downloaded some of it. Obviously, I didn't want to use all the content for one stream, but I'm just downloading it. I hope this doesn't kick us off.